Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Panthers offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
Hey, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets... to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
That's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game. Throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. An important 3rd down and goal now. Looking for a receiver. Running back grabs it on a screen. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game.
What a call here. 4th and goal, and they keep it on the ground for 6. That sends a big message to this defense. The offense felt they could win up front, and the run here confirms it for 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Orgy. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The shotgun running play call. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jackson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jadowski. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Change of direction. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Buckeyes pump to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 6th play of the drive coming up. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. He'll bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's a fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. He made it. 3 points on the board. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Makes a quick run out. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take two.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Breaks into the open. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. As the first down is still going. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Past the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. To throw, it's Orgy. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hot over the middle. It's Carter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Second down, we're going to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line, and it's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's a handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida International. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And he's brought down after a short gain does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. A quick throw out left complete. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. Buckeyes keep the football on the move. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground?
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. It seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of...
A deep shot to the left side. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
have to try the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Gain moves to the 35, first down again. He drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Ball handed off. Clean in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. There's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, FIU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. The ball is loose. The defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll hand it off. Powers through.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. offense just...
He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jadowski. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring him down after a short gain there. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Now, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Second down, looking to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jadowski. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. They get the second half started with the running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He stopped him right at the 24.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Gives it to the back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Dropping back. It's Orji. The receiver grabs it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. A run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Fresh set of downs. First and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Florida International. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it's field of the returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback operating an empty set. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken at the 25. When he's got some space here. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you're talking about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw yet again. The ball is caught. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Orgy. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Jukes to get free.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield.
They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Surround by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks it open space. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here comes a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And Kirk, it's FIU with the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? first play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Signs with the throw. And they've got him.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, they can. Play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game, and clock will continue to roll.
Well, the play is just blown up, and the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
3rd and very long, and they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Orji. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, FIU!
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the they'll set up now for the extra point try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And this pass is on target, caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And it's out of bounds after a decent game.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock, and let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to... as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Testing the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. And their route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.